Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground.
The action has already started.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here.
Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles in keeping with that Dutch trait of total football, and he can have the swaying influence here too.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Zanetti. Rijkaard.
And it's Cruyff. Shot could be on. Eto'o. And it's Rijkaard. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life.
Turns and goes back. Nice interception, well timed. Danger averted for now. Jordi Alba. And it's lofted through here. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And we have our very first corner. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Doué, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Oh, no joy this time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
That's a lovely, delicate pass. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. The ref's been lenient here.
I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Cafu.
Azar.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Azar. Cafu. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. And he's been shifted off it. Nicely aimed pass. And the counter is on. And here's Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Cafu, can he get it through? And here's the chance to counter. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Now it's Eto'o. Mbappe. Doué. And that is a little undercooked. Either side giving way, it has been tight. Now it's Azar. Barcelona finding their passes. Oh, great chance! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Seedorf. Rijkaard. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. And it's Seedorf. That is a brilliant interception. Cafu. Oh, they could break here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, Luis Suarez! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break.
Security staff
0-0.
for each block, please report to the staff room immediately. Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Mbappe. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And it's Neymar. And here's Bale. Doué. Mateus. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Now Mbappe. Now it's Cruyff. Doué gets into a good position. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Mateus. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Bale under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Mbappe in the hunt and looking threatening. Doué providing an outlet on that flank. He gets big! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Coming on to replace him is number 25, Ribery.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And here's Bale. Mbappe. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Now the ball in. Chance for the header! It's a goal! The breakthrough arrives at last! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
There's a searching pass. Oh, nice touch. Thuram. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Rijkaard, Ronaldinho. And here's Ribery. Oh, that is a nice touch. Good read, needed to be.
Well, look, urgency has spread through the team and we're seeing a really coherent reaction.
And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Ribery. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Corner number 2 then. Big chance! And he's managed to get rid. And here's Ribery. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Maldini makes the interception.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Romario.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nedved. Can he finish? He's got a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
Gives it back.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Might be danger here. Chooses to go back. There's the shot! Sensational from Eto'o! And that may just do it! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Manchester United take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that's that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
A quick reminder today.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, they've been found wanting in my opinion.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Cruyff. Doué. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Doué. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard with the clearance. Chance here to counter. Mateus. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And it's Azar. That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Vieri. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. That's beautifully weighted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Doué, always onto this. Now it's Cruyff, drilled in low.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Jordi Alba. And it's Jordi Alba. And Mateus. Shot, now the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Mbappe, Cafu, Vieri. Doué, the specialist in tearing teams apart. He won't be happy with that one. That's really well manoeuvred. And the pass is intercepted. And he's picked out the run. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe. Mateus. Rodri. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Decent hit! Time and again they are repelled. And it's Cruyff. Oh, it's Dembele. Mateus. Jordi Alba. And it's Eto'o. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Mateus. Well, played right into his path. He is through here! And that has been cleared. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Cafu tries making a foray down the right.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting
Barcelona,
traffic to
the
be
happier of the
after
teams,
final whistle
heading in for
today.
half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitution.
And the action is back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And that has put paid to that. Messi. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Mateus. And here's Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicked it back promptly. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Rijkaard. Passing nice and neat. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
You can run onto that. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution
So, time for
field.
changes on
Number
both sides,
22,
actually.
Johan Cruyff. Number 23, coming on the field. Number 9, Gullit.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And it's Bale. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Bellingham. Gets his pass away. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Rijkaard. Zanetti. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that should get the job done. Dembele. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Eto'o is onto it in a flash. Dembele. McTominay. And here's the chance to counter. Messi. Bale. Oh, there's the shot! He should have put that one away.
Bale really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Coming on to replace him is number 7.
He gets big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's McTominay. Threads one in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. And it's Gullit.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Seedorf running with the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Dink through. Shot a goal!
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking for options for movement. Ribéry. Eto'o receives it in a good position here. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Eto'o.
Into extra time
Number
we
3,
go.
Rijkaard.
Barcelona
Coming
pay
on
the
the
price
field.
for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Rijkaard. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Messi. Neymar. Luis Suarez. Now that's a fine challenge. Pirlo. Paris ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Pirlo tries a shot, and no, he couldn't find the finish.
Pirlo fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Gullit, big chance. Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Up he goes! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked
There will be
finish.
1
It
minute
looked like
added
he was going to
time.
be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Quite a thriller, this one. And that's it for the first half of extra
Just
time.
a quick announcement, it is now time for our special
Yeah,
lottery.
it is coming down
Please
to those
grab the
last
tickets you were
15
given when you
minutes.
were
A
walking through the
truly
gates.
attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And the action has already restarted. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Cafu. That has not gone well. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Ribéry. No, that's been intercepted. Plays a delicate ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Cafu. Ribéry. Oh, smashing header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Passes short and sharp. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition.
And we're done. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
Security staff for each block.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nicely aimed pass. And that's gone loose. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Hazard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And they're back on the ball again.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
Thuram. Cafu. Barcelona getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Cafu. McTominay spots it and intercepts. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Ribéry. Shot could be on. There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. Rijkaard did well to stay calm there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Gullit. And here's Ribéry. Mateus. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time.
Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Manchester United have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hazard. Mateus. Hazard. Vieri. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here. and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. He won't be happy with that one. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Seedorf. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Vieri. And that's another good win of the ball. Now, that's been intercepted.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
It's a sweet ball, that. He's in a great position. Great chance! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Maldini. Now he's off and running. That is good alertness.
2 added minutes
It's a
has
promising
been
build-up,
indicated.
this. Plenty of really nice passing. Floated up and over. And it's Seedorf. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Barcelona are steaming towards victory thanks to 3
Substitution.
first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Messi. And it's Ribery. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Great defending, strong and determined. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
That is a great pick out. Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
He's looking to set free a runner. Ribery looking to get on the end of this. Cafu. For Romario. That looks a good ball through. Oh no, this does not look good. Jordi Alba. In with a header! They've done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's quick to snatch it back. And that could set him on his way. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Aim forwards. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cruyff. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And the ball's a good one here. Now the finish! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And that has added a whole... Ah, he's given it away! And it's Cruyff. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Cruyff. Out of play for a goal kick. Mateus. And it's Jordi Alba. He's found the way through. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Seedorf. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Cafu. Thuram cuts out the pass. Cruyff tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete!
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Manchester United take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Cruyff.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cafu. Oh, a delicate chip through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Plays a delicate ball. Taken back almost at once. Jordi Alba. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared without hesitation. Mateus. And here's Azar. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. He's shifting through the... Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mateus. And it's Azar. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Doué looking to be a menace in the final third. Adriano finds himself offside. Azar. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And no, that was never going to make it. Forwards and with intent. And it's Azar. Jordi Alba providing an outlet on that flank. Zanetti deals with that comfortably. And we've reached half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was
Just
irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
On the road outside the stadium.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
He's had a hit! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Araujo. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Messi could move up a gear here. Pull it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Rummenigge. Cafu. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face. Real chance! He's scored! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show. It could go either way.
Messi. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for...
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Nesta getting this one clear. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Cruyff. Beckenbauer, just about up to 75 minutes. That's played into space. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's a key interception. Bale, Messi.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Messi. And it's Cruyff. Cafu. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Seedorf has created one goal already. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Adriano. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Mbappe.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He won't be happy with that one. Gently done. Moved on forwards. Foot in. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Cafu. And he cuts out the supply.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Thinks one through. That's good vision. Now it's Bale. Face to face. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a And that is that. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Please be made aware
Bale
that
picking up the
smoking is
Man of the
only
Match
permitted
award,
in
and
designated
no
areas
surprise
within
there.
these grounds.
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. That looks a cracking ball. And the flag has stayed down. Nice ball. Can he finish? Nicely aimed pass. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Cruyff. Dembele is in a really good position out wide. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, good-looking ball. Barcelona could counter here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Dembele has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And it's hoisted clear. Seedorf. Hits one! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mateus. And here's Mbappe.
That's positional gold. The utilisation.
Chance for the header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vieri. Cafu. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. That's beautifully weighted. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Cruyff! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, it's Dembele. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's a sharp little ball here. And he cuts out the supply. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's clever. Thuram cuts it out. That looks a good ball through. There's the shot! Cleared without complication. Bebeto is the guilty party there. Bebeto has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He's not got that quite right. Works it forward. Oh, it's Dembele. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cafu.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, easy pickings there. Dembele. Dembele. Rijkaard. Cruyff. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Van Dijk attempts a clearance.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Mateus. Jordi Alba. Neto looking to add to his goal. Pass somewhat off target. McTominay. Cafu. Well read, nice interception. Dembele. Played back in. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieri. No, again there's no way through. Cafu. Vieri. And he's picked
There
out
will
the
be 1
run.
minute at a
That has
time.
been cut short. That is a great pick out. Vieri. Brilliantly cut out. And it's half-time here. Yeah, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in the green backpack kindly contact a nearby member of staff?
Substitution.
And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's a shade optimistic. Now he's off and running. Not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Maldini. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up...
Decent hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 18, Mbappe.
And it's Nedved.
Substitution in
Bale.
progress.
Some resolute defending there. It's a good foot in there. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bale. It's a great ball. And he was alert to it. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Barcelona are back in business. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Great defending, strong and determined.
The attendance for this match was
Bale
71,649.
under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Zanetti. Shifted upfield. Cruyff. Rummenigge. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. McTominay kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rummenigge. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up. Nedved plays a delicate ball. Pass is just off target. Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard. And it's Eto'o. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar. Now it's Bale. And he's running through. Bale. Just about up to 75 minutes. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Seedorf calmly anticipates. Mbappe. And he's away. Oh, well played. Rijkaard gets good distance on it. Passing nice and neat. Looking for the run. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's headed upfield. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Aim forwards.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Stood up well to him there.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe! Oh, well played, well played. Barcelona, moments now away from seeing this one out. Zanetti cuts out the pass.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Dembele. Number 4, Seedorf. Coming on the field.
Nedved,
Number 7,
whatever he had in
Cafu.
mind, that was not
Number 9,
it.
Gullit.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He gets big. There's the header. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. Rijkaard! Bellingham gets it clear. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Bale,
And a
voted
quick
man
reminder
of the
today,
match,
everybody,
and
to
deservedly
make sure to
so.
put any litter in the bins provided.
Well, how
Thank
will we
you
look
for your
back on that?
cooperation.
What a game. What a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage. It was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game, and you go for it.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So.